setting. And here is the national anthem of Morocco. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game. He's very intelligent with his movement, he's hard to dispossess. He does have a tendency to maybe be overly ambitious at times, but I'm sure he'll sort that out.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Dembele, oh, cracking ball. Dembele! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Clearance is short. Dembele and the shot! It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Can he shoot? Turns and goes back. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. Shoots! And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. Unahi. Over to the left. He whips. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Morocco! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Morocco break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Camavinga. Gusto. it's Gusto. Rabiot. Mbappe. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Bunu, long ball by the goalkeeper. Played towards the other side. Gusto. Rabiot. Elise. Al-Ainawi attempts a clearance. Riyad, long ball upfield. Hernandez. Camavinga. Cherki. It's run loose here. Out to the right. Brahim Diaz chips it through. Hernandez. Mbappe. And here's them. He's had a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Dembele brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Mbappe. Lovely feet. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here. Cherki. Mbappe. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cherki. No question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Rabiot. Unahi. Olise, too strong for his opponent there. Rabiot. Gusto. Cherki. Olise. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Gusto. Gusto played in. And they've got rid. And that's been won straight back. Camavinga. Cherki. Rabiot. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! They've done it!
France, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Elise. Cherki. Oh, good spread. Oh, shooting chance! And it's played forward. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Upamecano. Camavinga. Hernandez. Cherki. Camavinga. Hernandez. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Real chance! Goal! Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
France go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Hakimi. Konate forwards and with intent. Do have a chance to counter here. Camavinga. Camavinga played into space. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Hernandez. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. El Ainaoui. Unahi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that has been cleared. And it's El Ainaoui. Foot in. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Terrific save by Manuel. He's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Ooh, delicate chip through. And claimed it back swiftly. Mbappe. And it's played in here. And that's the keeper's ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Unahi tries a deft little ball. Gusto gets it away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cherki. France have got themselves in front very early here. Cherki. France have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Mbappe! Oh, it's come loose. Hakimi shifted upfield. Rabiot. Camavinga. Camavinga, head over towards the opposite flank. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duty.
And here's Olise. Olise! Could be danger here. Oh, what a ball! Cherki. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cherki. Camavinga. Cherki. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Cherki. Aim forwards. That's good play. El Ainaoui tries to get it clear. Mbappe. Olise. Riyad. Hakimi. Diop. Early ball out from the back. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's nice. Brahim Diaz gets a cross in. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Cleared away. Rabiot gently done. Hernandez. Rabiot shifted upfield. It's been slipped through. It's the day! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Diop getting this one clear. Cherki. Olise! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Gusto. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There was just too many buttons.
There's the shot! Big relief. It just needed better contact. Moved on forwards. Mbappe, now he's off and running. Hernandez, and it's played forward. Hernandez looking to hit the byline here. Hakimi gets it clear. Mbappe, and here's Dembele. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's really well manoeuvred. And it's El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Olise. Cherki. That has been cut short. Mbappe, Dembele, Hernandez, Cherki, Olise, Gusto. Now it's Mbappe! Unahi. Rabiot wins the duel this time. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been knocked clear. Camavinga, and it's Rabiot, and again the keeper stands strong. Mbappe played out to the left flank.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Cross in, looks like a good... Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gusto. Olise gets a foot in here. Aim forwards. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Olise. Olise! Oh, they could be caught out here. Mbappe! Mbappe has a shot! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Camavinga. Cherki. Mbappe. Hernandez. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well read. Ah, he's given it away. That's a throw. Cherki. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. Hakimi, gently done. That's a good foot in there. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Dembele knocks it out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it. And here's Camavinga. Well, the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. Hernandez with the delivery.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ball's played through. Oh, great chance! Cherki. Hernandez crosses. And here's Dembele. Olise! Attempts, just the wrong outcome. And it's Gusto. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Now it's Olise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that was very necessary. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Now who's going to be first to this? Bruno sends that a long way. Oh, easy pickings there. Quality ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bruno breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Moved on forwards. Konate cuts out the pass. Mbappe. Upamecano. Rabiot. Konate. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. Looking to break at pace. Brahim Diaz. Konate. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hakimi. That's going to go a long way. And it's Diaz. Unahi. Oh, such a clever touch. Cherki.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Lovely bit of skill. El Nawi. And here's Brahim Diaz. And he's got his cross in. Camavinga. And it's played forward. He's found a way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Played out to the right. Nicely intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. El Nawi aim forwards. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Hakimi. El Nawi. And a chance!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Cleared away. Brahim Diaz. Dembele. Olise. Applies the finish! Diop getting this one clear. And it's Rabiot. Gusto. Now here's the delivery. And here's Olise! Just off target. And that has been cleared. Riyad with the clearance. Throw it. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The pass is intercepted. Olise. Crosses it in. There will be a throw-in. Oh, nice touch. Olise's cross. Riyad gets it away. Camavinga. Now the cross. That's really well cleared. Camavinga. Olise. Out towards the flank. And that's a throw-in. Forward it goes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Gusto.
Upamecano. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And it's Hernandez. El Ainaoui.
Brahim Diaz.
Lobbed in behind. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rabiot. I was just lacking in accuracy. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. El Ainaoui. Unahi. Showing good feet. And the shot! Camavinga. Looks to the other side. Moved on forwards. Upamecano cuts it out.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Calmly anticipates. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Gets it away. Riyad, forwards and with intent. No, he's overshot the green. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. Konate, gently done. Camavinga shifted upfield. And it's Gusto. Time, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. That pass has been well intercepted. Out to the left it goes. And he's there to clear it. Hernandez. Brahim Diaz was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Brahim Diaz. It's run loose here.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Olise. France, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Diop gets across to intercept that. Riyad.
And it's played forward. He's got away.
Konate can get it clear. He's had a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Konate, Rabiot.
Brahim Diaz.
Riyad. Aim forwards. Upamecano makes the interception. Camavinga. Rabiot. Cherki out to the right. Olise. Olise played out towards the right wing. Played out to the right. Rabiot. Cherki. Camavinga. Nice interception, well timed. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now that's well seen too. Cherki. And it's Hernandez. And he's managed to get free. And he has been fouled there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's hoisted clear. Rabiot. It's Rabiot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rabiot is offering a right smile there.
That's a nicely shaped ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Morocco have reclaimed it. Nice control. Can he deliver? Unahi. There's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Unahi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Konate, and he goes cross-field. Defending of the desperate variety. Proves too strong. Goes down, but nothing given. Camavinga. Riyad makes the interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rabiot. Camavinga. Gusto. Konate forwards and with intent. Olise. Gusto picks it up out wide. Riyad with the clearance. Rabiot. Mbappe. Chance, surely! Yes! And they are cruising away.
France, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
France blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Upamecano cuts it out. Camavinga. Rabiot. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. And they can counter here. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Deftly away. Riyad shifted upfield. Chooses to go back. Hakimi stood his ground strongly. And it's Al Ainawi. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rabiot. Upamecano. Camavinga. Cherki. Dembele. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's tidy. Hernandez with the delivery. Riyad clears it away. That's been drilled forward. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. Camavinga. Upamecano. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Cherki. Rabiot. Cherki. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Camavinga. Unahi aim forwards. He can run onto that. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's played forward. Upamecano. Rabiot.
Olise. Gusto. Olise.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Moved on forwards. Brahim Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. And France can counter now.
Gusto.
Now it's Olise. Now it's Olise. Olise. Now it's Olise. Cherki. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Mbappe. And he's heaved it away. Have it back and can go again. Camavinga. Oh, good spread. Goes to show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And it's the whistle for half-time.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to come off. It's incredible stuff.
France three ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And the game has already resumed here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. El Ainaoui. That has been knocked clear.
Olise.
Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's in plenty of space here. Only partially clear. In once more. Konate getting this one clear. Cherki. Upamecano. Rabiot. Camavinga. Rabiot. Cherki. Rabiot goes forward. And he cuts out the supply. Unahi. So what can they make of this? That's very neat. Cherki. Can he spark a counter here?
Gusto.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Hakimi is there and he can get that clear. Oh, can he get onto this? And he welcomes it in. And he's onside. Oh, he's been flattened there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's Rabiot. Rabiot. That's an excellent interception. Could move up a gear here. It's a little off target. Upamecano. Rabiot. Gusto. Konate. Rabiot. Gusto. Konate. Mignon sends that a long way. Hakimi. Now it's Olise. Well-timed, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Crossing. Gets his head on it! And he hits the net! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So is this the start of a comeback? Konate. Gusto. Konate. Cherki. Konate. Camavinga. Cherki. Olise. Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Camavinga. Cherki. Rabiot. Oh, it's come loose. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And here's Dembele. Cherki. Big chance! Game forwards. Olise. And here's Dembele. Goes for a shot! Brahim Diaz. Adli. That's really well manoeuvred. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Olise. And here's Dembele. Dembele. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's played forward. And that is not finding anyone. Rabiot. Cherki. Rabiot. Upamecano. Hernandez. Mbappe. Riyad, driven forward. Ball's gone out of play. Mbappe has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Good take, and is he in? Cherki. Mbappe. Rabiot. Mbappe. Upamecano. And the counter is on. Out to the right. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Adley is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Konate. Gusto. Gusto carries the ball down the right. Rabiot. Olise. Good ball, good... Dembele hits it! And it's Gusto. Gusto gets across him. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe has a shot! Mbappe is flagged offside. El Ainawi. Hakimi. And here's Brahim Diaz. That's a cute ball. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Camavinga. Rabiot. Konate. Rabiot. Camavinga. Cherki. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Olise. Oh, red, nice interception. Diop shifted upfield. Olise. Now it's Olise. Olise, no way through, so chance for a shot! Riyad clears it away. Adley gently done. Brahim Diaz. Up towards the front line. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Olise. Mbappe. Diop gets across to intercept that. Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Cherki. Oh, good spread. And it's Diaz. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Hakimi climbs up big! Cleared without complication. El Ainawi. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rabiot. Olise. And here's Dembele. Played out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Olise plays it short. Nice physical challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gusto gets over and intercepts. Cherki. Konate. Rabiot. Konate.
Gusto.
Konate.
Gusto.
Elise. And here's Dembele. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And that has been knocked clear.
Brahim Diaz.
That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Mbappe. And it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Dembele. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's the chance to counter. Riyad, forwards and with intent. Mbappe. Tries to think it through. Hernandez has it out wide and in space. Defending of the desperate variety. Camavinga. El-Ainaoui shifted upfield. Well, they could break here. Clipped into space. Brahim Diaz. He is just caressing the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Upamecano, aim forwards. And it's Diaz. Dembele. Rabiot. Dembele. Dembele! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Dembele clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him.
Played out to the right. And it's Hakimi. Very nicely done. El-Ainaoui. El-Ainaoui, gently done. Camavinga gets rid without sophistication. Riyad, forwards and with intent. Hernandez. Rabiot.
Gusto.
Cherki. Upamecano. And it's played forward. Receives it in a good position here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is lovely. Aimed in towards the centre. Hakimi. Now it's Brahim Diaz. It's a mighty effort! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Hakimi with the short one. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gusto with the clearance. Can he finish? nicely by the defence. Adley, oh, it's played into the area. Mbappe is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, that's neat. And it's Adley. Adley! A real chance and a real let-off.
Morocco are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Gusto. Cherki, that's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano. Cherki. Rabiot. And here's Dembele. Proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Dembele, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Konate chooses to go cross-field. Brahim Diaz, probing pass. Here it is, crossed in. Cleared away. That's a throw. Adley. And reclaimed it in a trice. Camavinga. Konate. It'll be a throw-in. Camavinga. Hernandez has created one goal already. Upamecano can get it clear. Rabiot. Moved on forwards. Adley. Keeper's got good distance on that. Alainawi shifted upfield. He's cut it out. Elise. Aim forwards. Gusto. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Rabiot. Konate. Cherki. And it's played forward. Konate tries to clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Dembele. Elise. Olise! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's Hernandez. Now it's Camavinga. Cherki. And he's there to get it away. Hernandez. Rabiot. Cherki. Olise. Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. Chance here to counter. Out to the left it goes. Showing good feet. Over to the left. There are a few waiting for it. El Ainaoui. Lovely bit of skill. Adley! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Upamecano. Mbappe. Oh, well measured. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? Oh, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Gusto. Cherki. That is lovely. Hit into the middle. Diop herring after the ball here. Cleared away. Camavinga crosses it in. Olise! And here's Olise. And now the breakaway. Konate cuts out the pass. Upamecano. Gusto hurtling down that right flank. And that could set him on his way. Gusto has it in a wide position. Can he get the shot away? Brahim Diaz. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. Mbappe. That has found him in acres of space. Hakimi has a look and plays it forward. Konate. Gusto. It's a good run down the right. Rabiot. Now it's Rabiot. Rabiot with the delivery. Up towards the front line. Mbappe. Hernandez. Camavinga. Hernandez. Riyad. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Corner it is. France are making a change now. Adley forwards and with intent. Out to the right. And play for a throw. Upamecano. Cherki. Camavinga. Konate. Digne. Upamecano. Cherki. Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Digne. Camavinga. Digne. And here's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. He's having a shot! Great work on the overlap. Gusto, and that has sent him sprawling. Gusto, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Digne. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Camavinga. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Here's Brahim Diaz. He has found a way through. Hakimi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Olise. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele played out to the left flank. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. Hakimi wins the duel this time. It's a lovely, neat pass. Rabiot shifted upfield. That's it's Dembele! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Hakimi attempts a clearance. And it's Rabiot. Cherki! Moved on forwards. Konate, and the keeper's got it again. Upamecano. Cherki. Al-Ainawi does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Digne. Upamecano. Knocks it out wide. Delivered with swing. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And there's the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
And how impressive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Time, excellent interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rabiot gets good distance on it. Time to deliver. Cross goes in there. Out for a throw. Mbappe. Strong running down that left flank. Mbappe, and that's aimed into the middle. That's very neat. And here's Mbappe. Cherki. Camavinga played out towards the right wing. Gusto puts a cross in. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Rabiot. Olise. And it's Gusto. Camavinga, Cherki, out to the left it goes, Digne crosses, it is a corner. Clears it away, over to the left, Digne crosses, France awarded another corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Digne, that's good play. Cherki, aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Gusto, played over towards the opposite flank. Hakimi. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Hakimi. Very nicely done. And here's Brahim Diaz. Played into the middle. Danger averted for now. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Mbappe. Digne. Cleared away. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And it's Digne. Nice looking ball. That has been knocked clear. He's free, he has got space. And they can counter here. Done delicately. Well read, and the danger is averted. Olise. Olise. Oh, it's Dembele. Adli, gently done. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Riyad gets it away. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cherki, Mbappe, Digne, Mbappe, oh, this looks sharp. It's just beyond his reach. Kalulu. And here's Dembele. And it's played forward. Digne gently done. Delivery from Mbappe. And that has been cleared. Searching pass is played there. Kalulu. Konate. Camavinga, Upamecano, Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left. Digne. Cherki. Olise. And here's Dembele. Dembele. A chance to play it in. Nice control. Tries to get it clear. Rabiot. Mbappe. Camavinga. Rabiot. Oh, some tackle that. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Save.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Adley spread out to the left, turns and goes back, and he thumps it clear. Morocco have got it back, and they'll have another go. Diop moved on forwards. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, it's a great ball here. Rabiot is there, and he can get that clear. Great chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And it's Al Ainawi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a go, and how good was that? A finish of true class! Late drama, late goal, this will be one frantic ending! Oh, that is a bit special. Morocco give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Kalulu. France moments now away from seeing this one out. Rabiot. Konate. Cherki. Olise. Digne. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Of the highest order. That was beautiful, something close to genius. Morocco are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. He is just caressing the ball. Brilliantly cut out. That's been drilled forward. Rabiot cuts it out. Olise. Olise goes steaming forward. Dembele hits it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Adli. El Ainawi. Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mignon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Riyad, nicely aimed pass. Adli. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Played into space out wide. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hakimi. Chance to play it in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Camavinga. Digne. Camavinga. Cherki. Digne. Mbappe. Now he's off and running. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's onto this. Upamecano can get it clear. Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Have it back, and can go again. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Kamavinga, Rabiot, Cherki, and it's Dembele. Olise, out towards the flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Cherki could move up a gear here. Oh, sweet feet. That's an imaginative pass.